Hey everyone! Welcome to Arts and Crafts with Tammy. Today I'm going to show you how to make a ribbon organizer. If you're like me, you have a lot of ribbon taking up drawer space. You're probably wondering why I have a picture of a desk. And if you remember, this desk was from a previous video where I turned it into 2 nightstands. Well, I ended up saving the middle drawer of this desk specifically to make the organizer in this tutorial. First, I removed the handle. I knew I wanted to remove the embellishments, but I was struggling with them, so I got a little help. Embellishments are usually glued on, so you need to be extra careful when taking them off so you don't ruin the wood underneath. As you can see in this picture, there definitely was glue. That's what all the green stuff is. And unfortunately, removing this one didn't go as smoothly as the first one. But that's okay, it wasn't too bad. We will be able to cover that up with the plastic wood as a filler, but we will do that later. Once that was done, I was able to sand the entire thing. Now I need to remove the bottom of the drawer. First, I used a chisel to knock off the supports. Then, I removed the drawer slide. Once everything is off, it's time to remove the bottom. In the picture, I show that I drilled a hole in the middle of the drawer. But in actuality, I drilled 9 holes to make it easier to cut the backing off without a problem. 1 in the middle and 8 on the sides. I made sure that I used a drill bit big enough to be able to get my jigsaw blade through the hole. Now that most of it is out, I can remove the rest by hand. I put the plastic wood where the holes from the handle were and the side where the embellishment left a gouge. And when it dried, I sanded that area to make a smooth finish. Once I was done with that, I realized that the drawer was a little wobbly and I needed something to make it stand better. I found leftover wood from the china cabinet that was mentioned in a previous video and cut about 2.5 inches from each side to make legs for my organizer. I sanded the legs, then glued and ran truss screws through them since they are low-profile screws. And as you can see in this picture, the legs stick out a little, which adds stability. Once I was done with that, I knew I wanted to make 2 rows of ribbons. So I measured my ribbon to see how far apart I wanted to put the dowels without the ribbons touching. I also wanted to leave room just in case I end up needing bigger spools of ribbon in the future. I cut slots out of the sides slightly larger than the dowel that I was using, and used a Dremel to sand the insides so it would be smooth and easy to spin. I put handles on both sides of the dowels, and I made sure that the handles of one side of each dowel can be screwed on and off to be able to remove the spools of ribbon if needed. Now it's time to paint it. If you've noticed in most of my videos, I try to use remnants of other projects to save money. So I used primer and paint I already had. However, I didn't paint the inside of the grooves so the dowel will always spin smoothly. As you can see, there are no signs of damage from where we removed the embellishment. The plastic wood worked great for this. And here it is! The ribbons are no longer taking up room in my drawer, and now they are easy to access on my craft table. I also love that I can move it around so easily. I hope this gives you ideas and inspiration to change what you have instead of throwing it away. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to get more ideas, subscribe and hit the notification button. In the meantime, happy crafting!